3:78 here at the end of this game. That is the separation. Both teams had their own runs. Both teams went up by as much as 11 points. Execution was key for both teams here in the fourth quarter. A run to come back at UST in the fourth. Let's look at that last play, TJ, mamaya. Kasi may inaangal si Coach Pido na doon sa dulo.
Time left. Taking a three, as he said.
May nakita kasi tayong senyas yung referee.
Yeah, and we're going to look at a replay as well. So here's Buenafe biting the fake. Jeric Teng draws contact.
Tumawag ng foul yung referee.
But that's a tight angle, so we don't know what clock was left.
Yes.
So we need a wide angle, but this is to show you that there's a contact. There is. Buenafe was jumping into his space. Jeric jumps. Parang umiiwas pa nga ng konti. He tried to jump straight, but he had to jump a little to his left.
And we saw the referee.
There you go, in the corner, calls a foul. But what we don't see is a wide shot if there was still time on the clock when that contact happened. If there was, let's say, there's 1 second. You could hit 2 free throws, miss the third one.
Ito, here. This is the one.
There's
this
clock.
Is the angle that you're
there's
asking
clock.
for.
So 0.8, 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, well, either 0.1 or 0. Probably 0.05 kung meron man. Okay, 0.05 kung meron man.
And so that's what Coach Pido wanted.
And you can even give free throws with 0 time remaining.
Yes, of course.
I mean, it won't do much in terms of the outcome of the game. They're down by 5, but if you just want to follow the rules and the integrity of the rules,
correct,
you give them 3 free throws.
All right, so post-game awards first after game number 1 dito po sa ating laban ng UST at Ateneo dito sa ABS-CBN. Pakita natin at ibigay sa inyo ang Jollibee champ of the game. There's no doubt about it in terms of who it is from the winning team. Ateneo, Nico Salva, just spectacular today at 13 out of 23, 5 rebounds, and a 30-point performance. Again, on his last year here for Ateneo, going for his 5th championship, TJ.
Hard to describe. You're at a loss for words for this phenomenal performance. 30 points, 13 to 23. That's about 57% from the floor. And it's not like that's the only thing he did. He also grabbed, a whole bunch of rebounds, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. And he helped so much with the leadership factor as well. He's not a 5-year veteran with 4 rings for no reason.
Now backed up ably by Ravena's 13, Wami Chongson's 12. As we give you our RCBC game-changing player, RCBC Savings Bank My Loans make that life-changing move. 5 out of 9 from the field. A couple of big threes for Wami Chongson. And a spectacular under-goal stab to end, to give him his 12 points.
The last 2 drives in the last 2 minutes were huge.
Nung naghahabol ng UST.
Yes, to keep UST at bay.
So he is our game-changing player of the game, brought to you by RCBC. Game number 1 goes to Ateneo here in the 75th season of the UAAP Finals. And I believe we have Coach Norman Black with us as we go to the press room. Coach Norman Black and again Nico Salva. Coach Norman Black, you're in the same position once again. Back in 2006, you won a very tight ball game, a tighter ball game. You won the first, lost the 2. Don't want to bring that up, but your thoughts on this this game?
Well, the game in 2006 was a long time ago, Boom. So we'll just focus on today. I thought the first half of the game, we got some good looks at the basket, but we just didn't have very much confidence in our shots. We missed a lot of easy shots. In the second half, we decided to really just bang the ball inside like we've been doing the entire year. We thought we had some good matchups against Abdul, with Greg, against the smaller players with Tata Bautista and also Jeric Ting. So it really worked to our favor to go into the post and try to work from the post or inside and out.
Well, Nico, you have a career game today, 30 points. 13 of 23 from the floor. Only 2 other Ateneans have done this in the finals. Tenorio and Raba Aluseni. Talk about your performance today and how on earth did you amass this amount, considering how tight the defense of UST was. They tried to play zone as much as they could to clog the paint as well to give you a hard time.
I just want to win, TJ, so I just gave it my all. I told myself before the game that I'll do everything I can for us to win. And it also helps that I have teammates like Ryan, Kiefer, and Greg, so they don't only focus on me, they have to pay attention to them, so that opens the lane for me as well.
All right, Nico, I want to ask you one last thing. help us out here. Tell us what kind of magic happens in the locker room at the halftime. You know, time and again, we've seen Ateneo make some amazing third-quarter runs. Today, you had a 13-3 third-quarter run that obviously gave you enough cushion to help you off with that rally of UST in the fourth quarter. What did Coach Norman say at the half to wake you guys up and come out of the gates really hot on fire?
He just told us to stick to the system and not be intimidated by Abdul. He told us not to change our shot, just to go straight to the hoop and play Ateneo basketball.
Which obviously has produced 4 titles for Coach Norman Black. Coach Norman, just one last thing. You made the adjustment in the third. You made that big run, but UST made that run also in the fourth quarter. I'm sure you expected that. What allowed them to make that run to actually get a 1-point lead on you guys before you finished UST off here in the fourth?
Well, they're a very good team, and that's the reason why they're in the finals. So we expect them to be very competitive and to make runs against us. I don't think we can shut them down for the entire game. Maybe we need to do a better job of how we rotate our players in and out, because every time we rotated the starters out, that's when UST really made a run against us. So we just have to do a better job in rotation next game.
All right, Coach Norman going for his 5th championship on Thursday. That's at the Araneta Coliseum. Thank you. Congratulations also, Nico Salva.
Thank you.
Congratulations for a spectacular game. We leave you to our friends from the press. And we'll take a break first, and then we'll talk more about this Ateneo win in game number 1 against the UST Growling Tigers. Dito po sa ABS-CBN.